Dinamo Zagreb stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league. A better product for all to see, although I'm beginning to think that we're asking for the impossible. We'll get lots to analyse and debate, come what may, as ever. And this ought to get us off to a busy start. I've been waiting for this quite a while, and I know you have too, Peter. So, here we go.
As you can see, we've already started here. Gorgeous control there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's where he wants it. Cuts it out. Dashing forward at pace. Hoists it forward. Olmo.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
Right through the middle. Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. Very well to intervene. Is terrific skill. Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward pass. Well positioned to make that interception. He'll hit it! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Dinamo Zagreb can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Drives it towards the front. And it's played forward. Katerine gets it away. Plays it out to the wing. There's a long ball. And the ball is out of play. Time for a change in personnel. Gets it back. Well, we're still waiting for the first goal of the season here. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Referee has just said play on. It's the through ball. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Olmo goes looking. Plays it long. Hit into the... He's had a goal! They've done it! And that could well be the winner! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Dinamo Zagreb take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now.
Oh, good interception. Time and again they are repelled. Dinamo Zagreb have a free kick. He's gone for it! This could fall anyone. He can pounce on that. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They won, job done, the perfect start they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Dinamo Zagreb set out to get things off to a winning start, and they've done it. There's plenty to tweak, but a win's a win.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the beauty of this system, Peter, is that you can offer both a back five and a front two, having sufficient strength at either end of the team where you need it. Equally, the wing-backs can supplement the numbers in midfield to make it a five, so I think it affords managers the ultimate flexibility, and I think if I were really pushed on what I'd like most, this would be the system.
As you can see, we've already started here. Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, good interception. And he's there to clear it. Up to meet it! Oh, not the best of headers. Well played, he saw that coming. Dinamo Zagreb picked up 3 valuable points on opening day. Now a chance to build on that. He's got options out wide. Gets up to head it! Managed to get it away. Well weighted. Get the pass he's looking for.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's got through to him. He's got away. Over to the left. And he's there to cut it out. Fence has got rid of that. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period. No score in the first half. Who's ready to... Big chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Olmo. He's had a look. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Just brushed off the ball there. Into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Help's available out wide. Time to deliver. It has got through to him. And he's there to hoof it away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Dinamo Zagreb have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. It's going to be a double change then. A bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's played forward. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dinamo Zagreb have it back, and they can go again. Now they could... Has a pop! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
There's some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Olmo. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Up he gets! And that's been levered clear. And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And we're underway. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Dinamo Zagreb are sitting on 4 points after 2 games, a win, a draw, Jim, so far.
Yeah, I'd say a reasonable start, Peter. You know, one of which I've seen more positives than negatives, and I think from their viewpoint, they can improve now with every game.
Cuts it out. And here's the chance to counter. Gets the better of his man. Goes for the cross. And he's on a charge.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten. That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? There's no flag. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Tries to get it clear. He's looked. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Looks to clip it forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
Dinamo Zagreb really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Dinamo Zagreb clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! The second half sparks straight into life. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Dinamo Zagreb take the lead, 1-0.
Or whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Puts it over to the other flank. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Timely intervention. Defence has got rid of that. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of footballs.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Has gone out. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The wall's done its job. It's been blocked.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Katerine drives it forward. Oh, good interception. Out to the right.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
They need to get it in quick. Lovely bit of skill there. Well read, he sorted that out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. Clouds yet to open, but I suspect that they will pretty shortly. And when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. This really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Dinamo Zagreb have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's away we go then. Goes to the cross. Lugano have had a strange old start. 1-1 drawn, 1 lost 1. What do we make of them?
Consistently inconsistent, Peter, certainly in terms of the results. And it really is a case of which version you're going to get. I'm not sure what's going to turn up on this pitch.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. Battles to win it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Beautifully done. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oh, what a shot at goal! Shooting chance! He's delivered all right! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Lugano retain the ball, but seemingly in no rush to break forward. Pass it over to the other flank. Dinamo Zagreb are leading with half-time drawing close. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Help's available out wide. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Dinamo Zagreb head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. appreciates good football all round there. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Lugano, his manager, was the brains behind the last win.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
Oh, really good feet from him.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he just whacks it away. Shoots! In it goes! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Dinamo Zagreb get themselves a two-goal cushion. Into stoppage time, they must make something of this. And it's played forward. Oh no. Gets the better of his man. Be a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And time is up. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.
Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
So that's got things underway. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball. In he flies! Goal! And Dinamo take the lead. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Oh, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Dinamo Zagreb take the early advantage. Deftly done. And the defence can get it clear. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Helps available out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
That's not the ball he wanted. Katarine. Olmo. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Strong punch. Question, that's a foul. Hit into the middle and through to the goalkeeper. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Dinamo Zagreb come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. We're underway again. Dinamo Zagreb carrying a one-goal lead. And he's on a charge. Plays it out to the wing. Great leap! It's gone a long way up and away. That is terrific skill. Turns and goes back, and the finish! Played it short. Shapes to shoot! It's been taken short. It's a brilliant interception. They've played it short. A chance!
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Shot a goal! He's got away with one there. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Keeps everyone guessing. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There are a few waiting for it.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Dinamo Zagreb, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.